Hi everyone. I'm Gary.
I'm Ronny.
We're at GaRon Stitchery.
The house of GaRon Stitchery.
All right, welcome back again for another week. If you're new, we are a Flosstube channel about cross stitch. We do weekly videos to show what we're stitching because we're stitchers, and what we have new in the shop and new on the website. So we have a local needlework shop, local cross stitch shop in Ozark, Alabama, and we have an online shop called GaRon-Stitchery.com. And if you want anything shipped to you, you have to buy on the website. If you want to come in and stop by the store, you're more than welcome to come in by the store. So
we're giving today a different view for you, for y'all.
We got this view. We're looking straight at the door. All right. So since we're at the welcomes and thank you part, I wanted to just make an announcement first because it's 2 weeks before 4th of July.
Okay.
So the 4th of July this year is on Friday, and we will be posting a video that Friday, but we will be doing, the shop will be closed, but it'll be by appointment only. So if you're coming through town and you're going to be here on Friday, just give us a call and we'll open up for you.
We are just 2 minutes from our house.
I don't even think it's 2 minutes.
It's less than 2 minutes, but and my back.
Yeah. But because we were, last year we were open and nobody came. So we just figured it's better to make an appointment if you're ready.
We'll be here. Everybody's in families and barbecues and party.
Only some of us crazy people are stitching all the time.
Yeah.
Me or you? Me?
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that little announcement's out. We got more announcements later on in the video, so we'll get back to that later.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's do FFOs. We finally have FFOs.
Yes, I have FFO.
All right.
And it's Shannon Christine Christmas Manor. And that is my FFO. Gary choose the frame.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking looking beautiful there.
Yeah, it looks like a snowy frame.
Yeah. This is my FFO. I'm so happy. This will be my 4th. I'm thinking it's the 4th of this year.
Really?
Yes, I think. Yeah, not the 4th is the 3rd, but
it's there.
It's there. Yes.
All right.
Okay. That is my FFO.
All right. Now so I have 2 FFOs. Cabin in the Woods by Flossabilities is finally finished and framed. This was our Monday Murder Stitch Group piece that we just, all 3 of us have finally finished. Actually 4, I think Karen finished hers. I saw her finish too. So this is on 32 count Winter Wren by Fox and Rabbit. And look at this frame. Isn't this a really spooky frame?
It's beautiful.
It's heavy too. It's a heavy frame.
It's beautiful.
So there's that. Cabin in the Woods. Okay. And now the big one. Let Freedom Ring is finally framed. And somehow the other, it got smaller after it got framed. In my mind, I kept thinking it was big because of, it's stitching forever. But here is Let Freedom Ring by Leela Studios. No, I don't want to do that. I'll pull it back so you can see the stars. We got the star frame there. And then it's a little bit like the One Nation, but the One Nation was black frame with stars. And this one right here is with the brown stars. Fabric. 32 count Cosmic Platinum, because it was 32 count. And by Dames of the Needle.
And you forgot to mention that you put the initials.
Oh, well.
He put in my R and his G.
Yeah, because they had you put your initials on the bottom.
Oh.
And so I put the G here and the R there, so it's either Gary, Ronny, or GaRon. Either way.
Yeah.
Oh, I can keep this right here.
And we're going now is F. Oh my gosh.
Finishes, just regular finishes.
Now we go with whips.
No, I have more finishes.
Oh, you have finishes, yes.
Yeah, those were FFOs.
FFO and finish.
He's still learning the acronyms.
No, my brain is crazy.
All right. So this month's June, Designer Focus Designer is Satsuma Street. And I did finally finish that last little bit of corner and beading on my Monster House that I showed you last week. So this is Monster House by Satsuma Street. And it's on 32 count Izzy Busy by Fabrics by Stephanie. And so I did some little beads there, little red beads for the eyes. And then I got a little green bead for the olive. Isn't he cute? Wow, that was really up close with my stitching. Hopefully it looked okay. Yeah. And, you know, I was really sad when I got it finished because I had a frame that I got at a really good clearance sale. And it was orange and it was like, it's going to be perfect. And I put it on there and it was like ½ inch too short in the length. So I have to go find another frame. But I know what I want. I want an orange frame. So that should be
No issue.
not hard to find it at all. Really? Yeah, right. Okay. And my next finish is, it's the exclusive that we had for Stitching Noir last year. Are You Afraid of the Dark by Cricklewood Crossing. I did a couple of changes on my choices for colors and fabrics. I used Box Turtle by Dames of the Needle, and I changed the orange and the black on mine. So I changed the orange to Charred Pumpkin. And then there is the main, this is the main piece. Isn't it cool? I love this piece. And then I now have work for Ronny because I got the 3 little pillows finished. So here's the raven, the spider, and the bat. I did kind of mess up a little bit on the measurement of my bat, but Ronny said he can make it work.
Yeah, it's a little pillow.
Yeah, they're all small pillows. So that is all of my finishes for this week. I'm so happy to have finishes again. All right, now we're gonna get into.
Oh, poor baby, he never have.
No,
All right.
Okay, let's get into
keep
whips.
Going to whips. I'm working today before yesterday and yesterday and my Christmas Eve at Santa's Stables from Twin Peaks. And it's not too many to go, but I did the I did the slate and then finished the bag. I was over here and I do all this before yesterday and yesterday. That little slate is around 600 stitches.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, it looks so tiny.
Just the bottom part, not the top complete. But yeah, that is my progress in Santa's.
So now you got a couple of snowflakes to do.
Yeah, it's a little, not too much to do. But that is my progress.
So you're gonna work on this little boy, this little elf next over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that one.
That way
and
that
then
page
I'm
will be
going
done.
to North Pole.
Okay.
Yeah, that is my progress.
So I have a new start, and I forgot to pull the pattern, so I'm going to steal the one from here.
It's okay when we come in
All right.
there.
So this is little Frank.
know what it
This is not little. This is called Frankie. Frankie by Artist Alley, and he's right here. This one. No. Yeah, that was it. Artist Alley. There he is. Frankie by, is it Artist Alley? I keep messing up the name. Artsy. Artist Alley.
Artist Alley.
I keep messing up the name. So that's called
Yeah.
Frankie. And here he is. I'm doing him on a 28 count Arctic Fox by Fox and Rabbit. The reason I'm doing him on 28 count is because he's small. And if I do him on 28 count, he'll be 6.5 inches tall. That way I can have him made into like a little doll like the animal crackers, because I think he'll be the cutest little spirit animal to carry around with me. I love those little eyes. He's stitched up pretty quick. I just started him Thursday, so this was just 1 day of stitching. So that is all of my whips. Now I want to get into The new one that we're gonna do for Murder Monday group.
You say it's gonna be a star alone.
It's a start along. Yeah, a SAL for me is a start along because we start it, we stitch it as we can. So that way there's no pressure. Because a lot of times SALs are like pressure. But you know, I always feel I'll either get it done or I'll get it done later. I'll start it with you, but we'll work on it as we can. Because everybody's life and schedule is different and we all stitch at different paces. So the next one is called Charming Abode by Noteworthy Needle. And it does come with all the charms. I just didn't pull them over here because they're kind of noisy. So what you do is you stitch through the C with red, and so it becomes Harming Abode, which is kind of cool. And the fabric I picked is a 32 count brittle bush by Seraphim Fabrics, because I thought it looked pretty close to the photo in there. There's a lot of glare on that photo. And you have to do 32 or 16 count because of the charms. The charms are really big, and I hate for.
The charms with you?
They're over there. There was you couldn't see them any because it's all in a little box, and so you can see them here. They're really kind of cool, but they're really pretty big. So you could probably do it on 28 and 14, 28 or 14 because it'll be big enough. But anything smaller than 32, the charms will overpower the piece. So that is going to be our next Murder Monday piece.
Okay.
And now we're going to get into what's new and back into the shop.
All right.
All right. Oh, yeah, it's me. I was like, I don't know why I was thinking you were going to do it. All right. So a lot of these, well, it's a mix. Some's back in the shop and some's brand new. So this one is brand new from Running with Needles and Scissors. It's called Great Night. I'm gonna show it on the side because it's the 4th of July. The kids are out there playing with the little flag or watching the fireworks. It's a fun piece. So it's called Great Night. Okay. And this next one here is also from Running with Needles and Scissors. It's called The Lost French Red. And as you guys know, I don't speak French, so I'm only saying the first half of the name. The second half, you can read yourselves. There it is. So what it is she did it in 2 colorways and 2 counts. So she did the little red one in 56 count in honor of the passing of Jean. And then she did the green one in 36 count. But you can do these in any count. But I love the fact that she showed it in red and green. So you can really see how different just a change of color will do. I mean, if you're like blue, you could make them into a blue sampler. So it's just one color, stitch and go. It's really a fun piece. It's so easy to match it to your design. And then the next 2 patterns here, we had somebody order it for, and so we got some extra for the shop. This is from Sue Hillis. It's her Hoop-de-Doo series, but this one's called Relax. So Relax is the name of this one from Sue Hillis. They all finish in like a little hoop. And then the next one is In My Mind. And that's a little Halloween one. Is that cool? And as you can tell, buying patterns, French patterns through Witchell takes some time because these were ordered way before Nimue Designer Month. So we are still getting their charts in. So if you missed getting one back during the Designer Focus Month, you can always check the website because we continue to get them in stock. So this one is, it's called Tipsy Top Hat, but I'm going to show you the name. Le
Chapelle.
I don't know. Someone said you have to say every other vowel, other vowel, and don't say the consonants. I don't know. But anyway, this is what it's called.
Le Chapelle.
And it's a little fairy elf little person there in a teacup or whiskey cup with a cricket. All right, here's that one. And now we have Le Majore de Alice. Ooh, this one got beat up pretty bad. All right. So there is Alice. Okay. No, it's static. You got staticky. This is 1, 2, 3 Noel. I did this one. I love this piece. This is so much fun. 1, 2, 3 Noel. And then, oh, these ladies are so cute. Brig and Dune. And the fun part is that you saw the past. Nimue patterns are all pretty small to, they're not overpowering, so you can, power through them because they're small, fairly small pieces. Now we're gonna get some great summer fruit pieces from Primrose Cottage. Here is Fruit Salad Quaker. Fruit Salad Quaker. And this is all done in classic colorwork threads with a DMC conversion. I like those colors, those are really fun. I love the cherries. Now the next 4 are a great collection that would be perfect. You could either do them in like they did the little small frame here or find some other kind of cool thing to frame them in. This is called Garden Variety. They're all called Garden Variety, but this is Garden Variety Watermelon.
I love that one.
So I want to make sure you guys can see. That's watermelon. Okay. And here is Garden Variety Cherries. I like the cherry one. Cherries. And then we have Garden Variety Lemons. Lemons is fun. And then, of course, Garden Variety Limes. I like the lime one. Cherries and limes. Ooh, cherry limeade. Ooh, I gotta go to Sonic. Okay. Limes. All right, there's all those 4. Oops. And then they have their seasonal samplings. They did the 4 seasons, but they're all called seasonal samplings, and this one's called seasonal samplings summer. Say that 5 times fast. So here is seasonal samplings summer. And she's got the other 2 that's already out that we have in stock. Seasonal samplings winter, which we have, and seasonal samplings spring. Those are hard to say, but I do like the summer one. Look at, I love the bright colors. And now, Little Robin Designs. She's got 2 patriotic ones that she's released. This is kind of fun. This is called Liberty Squares. I like the eagle. That eagle kind of cool. So it's called Liberty Square. Liberty Square, not squares, but square. See that? All right. And this one's kind of interesting. It's called A.H. Goring, 1912, and it's a red and blue sampler. So very patriotic. I see, because it's just 2 colors, you can really change it up to the blues. If you like a darker blue and a richer red, or a lighter red and a lighter blue, you can make it anything. Or you could pull like a couple of blues and a couple of reds and make it like it's fading in and out. I think this one you could have so much fun with. So there's the name. So it's just an alphabet sampler. And they got the name on the bottom, Goring. And you guys already saw Frankie, but I'm going to show him again because I think he's adorable. On 28 count, he's only 6.5 inches tall. So on 36 and 40, he'd be even smaller. And we do have this one back in the shop. It's called Celebration by Rosewood Manor. There is a group of ladies stitching this. I think they're starting it this July to have it done by next July. But again, no pressure. Stitch at your own pace because this is a celebration for the 250th anniversary. Happy birthday, America. Next year, Mhm. And then we have the latest one from Drawn Thread, Waiting for Spring. It's a little bit out of season, but it's a new release, Waiting for Spring. Little robin there, little snowflakes. Okay, and as we're still in Sassuma's Designer Focus Month, we have some new ones and some back in the shop. So look up Lynn.
Lisa.
Sunburst. Here's Sunburst.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah. Look at. I mean, I just like how she does. Look how she does that really close up. That's really pretty.
Yeah.
And then we have Who's There. That's a cute one for our owl lovers out there.
This one is beautiful.
I want to do this one. I really want to do this one. I don't know why it's not green, but the colors just speak to me. It's called Heatwave. Look at that. And it's 90 by 180, but I don't know if she did it on a big count but it looks like a big pillow. So I got to figure. Oh, look here. She did it on 20 count over 2. And that would make it 10 count to get that giant pillow. Ooh, awesome. I might try that.
Oh, it's a big pillow.
Yeah. Or you could just do it on a regular fabric and make it smaller. And our ladies are back in the shop. Groovy Chicks. Here are the Groovy Chicks. And the green one, of course, says, make eggs, not war. To find out what the other two say, you have to buy the chart. No spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then Ronny likes this one, and I think this one's really fun too. It's called Turning Leaves.
Yeah.
Look at that. Is that not pretty?
That's beautiful.
I gotta show you the close-up. How she did the close-up. Look at that. That just glows. She does use, on some of her patterns, she does use Cosmo threads, and she does have a conversion to DMC. I did the Monster House with DMC colors, and they're very bright and pretty in DMC. I think it's really a nice.
Yeah, it's DMC in Cosmos.
Yeah, a nice.
It's 21 colors.
Yeah, her color theory is really amazing, and I just love her. I imagine just being in her mind one day. Here is the last one that we got new in or back in is Funky Chicks. So we get the other ladies.
Mm-hmm.
And sneak peek, the one here says, what the cluck? And then you're gonna figure out what the other two say later. All right, and last time we got these in, I think they sold before people saw the video on Saturday morning. So just a forewarning, we got the magnetic boards back in the shop again. It comes with the magnets and the measuring. This is all magnets, so it's one magnet here, then you got 3 black magnets, 2 short ones and 1 long one, and the board. So these are back.
And a little heavy.
Yeah, it's nice and heavy.
This one is heavier than the old ones.
Yeah, I think they made them a little sturdier. All right, so
that is all what we have back and new in the shop.
All right, and then we have a little bit of update on one of our clubs. We wanted to give people a heads up. The Cottage Garden Thread of the Month Club will be changing.
Gary's sending emails to everybody in the club.
Yep.
But we want to be sure you got the email. Check your email, your junk mail, for be sure you have it.
Yeah.
But here is the information.
Yeah, and we also updated it on the website so that anyone who's new who wants to sign up will get the new information.
Yes.
So the Cottage Garden Thread Club is changing on the August 28th invoice. So if the June 28th and the July 28th invoice will be the same as it was before, but starting with the August 28th invoice and shipment, the club will change down to 4 skeins of thread for $28. And the reason is because of price increase on the Cottage Garden side. They had, they haven't had any price increases since we started the club back in 2020, 2019. It's been a while since we've had the club. So they didn't want to do it, but they really had to be competitive. They had to adjust to stay in business. And so what we did is we reduced one skein from the club so that the monthly club people wouldn't feel the crunch, because you budget so much a month that you want to use for a club, and this was kind of like the fair, easy way that we thought would be good for all of us.
Yeah.
So.
And our threads on the website and the store is going to continue the same price till we refill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our prices, the old regular price still going till we out of that thread, and when we refill, the price go be new.
Yeah.
You go see two different prices on the thread in the future.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So all the threads in the shop and at the website will continue the same price until we replace them or restock them.
Yeah.
Okay. And wow, this has been a really packed video this week, hasn't it? Lots of information.
Yeah. And stitching in the wall is around the corner too.
Oh my God! Yeah, I've got. I've been ordering my fabrics and flosses for that event, and we've got one of our exclusives already shipping to us.
Yes.
Getting ready.
We have freebies.
Yeah.
We have prices.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I not throw away too much information about the stitching in the wall.
Yeah.
Just want to let you know that it's around the corner.
Yes.
Sorry.
And then you're going to ask, when is the event? It's September the 11th through the 14th.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you we are sold out currently. It's only a few months till the event. All right. And do we have anything else?
I'm thinking.
Wait.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, guys. I have fabric.
Yeah.
I always forget the fabric. This fabric is. Here, you explain it why. This is fiber of the wind persimmon. And
so we have this in 32 count, 18 count, and 36 count. So this is a fat half, and we have it in all three counts as a fat half, because when Wren Sampler came out, I picked the fabric that looked like the cover, because a lot of people fell in love with the cover. And so I felt like this was an ideal color, and this pattern is a big pattern, so it will fit on a fat half. So that's why look at that, isn't that cool? I love that. It's really pretty. So that way all the colors will show up.
I almost forgot the fabric. And this one is fiber of the wind moonstone.
Yeah, this one we have is 36 count.
And this one is half.
Yeah, this one's a half also.
Yeah. That is.
And so before you say that's it, every week after we do the video, after I've edited it and scheduled it to post, Ronny's like, oh, I forgot to say. So I told him he needs to start writing things down. Did you write anything down?
Nope.
Okay, so we'll find out what he forgot to say next week.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys, for spending date night with us. Bye.
Bye, y'all. So mean.